We're good to go. Good to go.
Cool, we're good to go. So,
We're good to go.
I
Oh yeah.
guess,
Welcome back. Welcome back to
welcome back.
another. I'm just looking at your face right now. Like everything.
Okay, cool. And there's nothing. See, there's not much to say
Yeah.
only, no. What is there to say?
Everything that. Yeah. Like your face. Summarizes the week. The weekend.
There's
Not the
there's no
weekend actually. The weekend was good. The week.
weekend was good. No,
Yeah.
weekend
The
was good.
week.
Very good. The week was so epic. Like, oh my goodness. I stayed up that night till like 2:30. The next day I had
Yep.
work, bro. I had to go to work.
Yeah.
Not I didn't have work from home. I went. I somehow spent the day
Hmm.
and got back home.
Hmm.
And I don't know, for some reason, like I'll be honest with you. Usually, what happens now after we lose a game, any game we
Yeah.
lose now,
Yeah.
after that 2 3 days after that, I think about it. I settle. I go like keeping all the emotions aside. After
Hmm.
that, I get a little bit of like a rational thought and all that, and then I think, okay, there were some positives to take. Some positives to take from that game, like okay, this is where things went wrong. Like I can
Hmm.
pinpoint that. Okay, like
Right.
some game last season when we lost to Man City at home. Okay, I could
Yeah.
pinpoint that. Okay, Tomiyasu made a bad pass, Gabby made a
Yep.
bad pass. Okay,
Yep.
and that is
Yep.
why we lost.
Hmm.
And to be very honest, on what you saw on Tuesday, I
Ah.
can't pinpoint to one thing that why we
Hmm.
lost, because post that goal from Jesus, I
Yeah.
guess it was around the 8th minute or something, 7th or 8th minute of the game.
Um. Yeah, that was quite early on.
Yeah, it was in the 8th minute. It was in the
Yeah.
8th minute. So that's
Like,
like
yeah. For me, we never looked in control.
no, sorry,
14th
sorry,
minute.
my bad, my bad. It is the
14th
14th
minute.
minute.
Yeah.
14th minute.
14th minute.
So
Yep.
14th minute. Imagine, okay, we scored a goal. After that, till 20th minute, maybe we look like okay, we want to do something. Post the
Mm-hmm.
20th minute, I was like, okay, what is up? Like, what is wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Like 20th, post 20th minute, it was just effort. And I'll be very honest, like none of the, like, I don't know why we were rushing. Like, okay, let's rush, somehow go get the second goal. Come on, you
Right.
got a 1-0 lead, you're away. Okay.
Yeah.
Things you've gotten things under your control at 1-0 so early in the game. And you decide that, okay, you know what? We'll rush, and you saw the results. They got the first, and then they got the second. And when they got the second, I'm not kidding, we still had like around 20 minutes to go when they got the
Yep.
second.
Yep.
And I'm
Probably
not
more
kidding.
than. Yeah.
I'm not kidding. In any other Arsenal game in the last few, like at least like the last season or the
Like
last
a year
six,
and
eight.
a half. A year and a half. A season and a half, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
in
wouldn't be
that,
worried. Yeah. I would have actually been like, yeah, we'll at least get a goal, if not go on and win the game.
I
This
would
game,
expect.
like, yeah. This game,
I
I
would
didn't
expect.
see the intent at all. Like, we went down to one, and like there was no intent. Like, as a fan, you have that feeling like it's gone, it's gone. There's no coming back from this game.
I'll be honest. In my first thought was that okay, we're 2-1 down. I think we're
Yeah,
gonna win this 3-2. They're gonna push up the gears, and we're gonna
yeah,
win this 3-2 I because that was the thing. That is the difference. My whole expectation was that okay, the gears will go up. Okay,
mm,
and we go ahead and score two more and win the game. That was till 85th minute. At 85th minute, I was like, okay, last 5 minutes, let's
mm,
hope we just get one, not a
mm,
loss. And then
mm.
what I saw till the 90th and extra time and all, I was like,
Yeah,
okay, screw this. This is not
yeah,
worth it. And
yeah.
again, next morning, I woke up at around 7. And yeah,
Mm,
it was. And since then, I've been trying to think about it, trying to be rational about it. But no, the game has no positives, to be very honest.
yeah.
The game has no
Like,
positives.
mm,
Go ahead.
we need to do something about playing to an opposition that plays with a low block. Like Lons didn't play the entire game with the low block, but as soon as they got the second goal, right,
Hmm.
you saw what happened. Like they fell back into their shape. I was just us passing around, not able to find the space. Like I really wanted. Okay, I think we'll come on to substitutions in a while. If you want to do that, we can come on right now before we get into the Saka thing.
See, I'll be very honest with you. uh, talking about this game, there's
Hmm.
not much to talk about. See, let's not get into the details like subs and all.
Yeah,
See, when we get into these details, I'll tell you when your team
no,
plays
I'm
well.
not getting those subs. I'm not getting those subs. I was just gonna say like the subs could have gotten on sooner. That's all. Like,
Uh,
what sub at? You just said.
but were they good? Were they good enough on that day to get
I don't know.
on
See,
enough
listen,
and do
listen,
something?
listen. Even if they weren't good, our first subs came on at the 70th minute after the second goal,
No, no, our first
and
sub was
after
very early, bro.
exactly after 70 minutes, you have 20 minutes for these subs to come on and make it. Okay, now out of the three subs that we made, two were Reese Nelson and Smith Rowe, two players that haven't had any game time. If you want these subs to work, bring them on sooner because they don't have the game state in their legs already. They can't come in
Agree.
and make an impact. They are not Ben White. Ben White's been playing every game up until this point. If Ben White comes on, he's ready to run. He knows the
Mhm.
game state. He's up for it. His legs are up for it. These two don't really have that. So if you're bringing them on, get them on sooner.
True.
That's that's it. That's it. Like again, like you, I don't want to get too much into this game, but yeah, it's shambolic, shambolic.
See,
The way we lost was more like I don't even know how to describe it.
see, I'll be honest with you. That's what I said. That any other game you would do an analysis and things like that to get into detail. But
Yeah,
the thing is, analysis is secondary. Details are secondary. First is intent. Okay,
hmm,
there was no intent visible. So the thing is, when
true,
there's no intent visible, when you don't do the basics, okay, when you suppose you need to get somewhere, you need to get A, B, C done. Okay,
right.
out here the A is only not done.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
they skip
yeah.
like there's nothing. There's no
We're
intent.
getting, yeah, we are directly getting to C of it.
No, a grade was C. A playing grade was C or D or something. I don't know. F. I don't know what was that like. Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of? The game really reminded me of a Wenger team. When he when you know those Wenger teams when you have all of the ball, you have all of the position, you have all of the passing, you have all of the shots, but you go on and lose 3-1.
I know. I know.
This game
It's
this game reminded me of a Wenger team of that in
I
that.
would not disagree. I would not
Yeah,
disagree to that. That
yeah. Take away the
this whole
players, take away the quality of the players that we have right now. But this team, not the team, but like the way we played really reminded me of Wenger. Like we'll just be sitting there, oh, we are pushing, low block, we're creating chances, we are taking shots, but hey, guess what? We lost 3-1. How? No, we have no idea how we lost 3-1. They just catch us on the counter and like lose. But that's it.
I know. I know. I know it's reminiscent of those days. But again,
Yeah,
I hope it was just like one game. I really hope it was just that one game.
yeah.
And
Like, also positive, right? Like it was our first loss in the season.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. First
that
loss
was
of the
the
season.
that's the
This is
that's the
11th or the 12th game of the season.
I guess I don't know, man. I haven't kept a count about all games in total. I don't know. Maybe what we played six in the Premier League. No, how many we
Six,
played in the
yeah,
Premier?
seven in the Prem, two in Champions League,
One Carabao Cup.
and one Carabao Cup. Yeah, so 10th game, I would
Oh,
say. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
No,
10th game. Yeah.
oh, you're not counting Community Shield, huh? Hmm.
Hey, if you want to count Community Shield.
Why
Yeah,
not
actually,
then?
it's a start of the season, actually. Like, the season
Why, why?
starts with the Community Shield, so, like, yeah.
Not just
First
us.
loss,
Even
11 games, yeah.
our rivals count Community Shield in major honors, so why not us?
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. And, like, I guess the season for the Premier League starts with the Community Shield, and they count it as the start of the season anyway. So, like, yeah, might as well.
Yep.
Maybe we want to
And yeah, so Community Shield is
go.
like one. Community Shield. See, I'll be honest. Community Shield was like one thing. Uh,
Yeah,
like it was one thing, and I would like to remember this year's Community Shield, but not just because we won the Community Shield. It was because who we beat. Okay.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that, I think with that, we can smoothly transition to the next topic.
Yep. Yep. Let's
Okay.
do
It
it.
must be a smooth transition. And let's forget that last game against Lens. And let's
Yep.
move on to the next topic, that is
To the big.
Man City at home.
Yep.
So I'll let you start because I
Um,
have a lot of thoughts on this. We'll go ahead. We'll predict the starting 11
hmm,
with Saka and without Saka.
without Saka, yep.
We will, of course, talk a lot more in detail about this game going forward. So I'll just let you start. Go ahead.
Where do you want me to start? That's the question. Like I've been thinking about this game for 3 match day weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Like even while we were playing Tottenham, I was like, oh, City's on the horizon. And if this is
Mm-hmm.
the way we are playing right now, we are fucked. Then we played Bournemouth. I was like, hey, if this is the way we play against City, we are fine. Then we played Lons, and like, oh shit, this is the way we play against City. We're fucked again. So like, it's been a roller coaster of emotions for me for the past 3 weeks, at least, if not more. But for me, this season, if we are to win
Mm-hmm.
or even think about competing in the Premier League, forget every other competition. This game, we gotta show intent of winning. We have to go out there and forget the respect we have for them. Do not show them any sort of respect because we do that a lot with these kind of teams. Them, United, Liverpool. We just show them respect for some reason. I don't know why. These clubs never show us the same kind of respect. Like remember all the 8-2s, the 6-0s, the 6-3s, right? I just
Yes,
want
I
there.
know.
I just want us to go there and play our game and not be dependent on what they are doing, but make it move it the other way around. Listen, these are two good managers coming face to face again as well. There's a teacher and an apprentice. Arteta's got to show Pep what he's made of now.
Yeah, I
It's
would
not just
agree
a
to that.
club that, yeah, it's not just a club that has to make a statement. It's Arteta as well. City is the only team Arteta has not beaten yet.
I
I
know.
would say in the league.
I know. I know. I
Like
know this.
it's high time. If this team does not win, or like at least goes out there and puts about a good performance, I think we are back to square one then. Like even if we go on and win the title,
Mm-hmm.
let's say in May, have we beaten City yet? That for me, I know it's a bit negative, but when we used to win things, right? The
Mm-hmm.
big game was United,
Yeah.
and you if you don't beat United, you don't win the league. That's
True.
how Alex Ferguson set up that team, and he had to beat United to win the league.
Agreed.
That's yeah, that's how I feel about City as well. Like you have to beat City to win the league. As simple as that.
Ag-
Be a home
Agreed.
or away. Yeah.
Agreed. Cool. So, see what I think about this game. To be very honest, see, I agree with the point where you said that, like, we need to beat City to win the league. Of course, if we want to win the league, we have to win this game, and we have to go to Etihad and draw the game or win the game. Okay,
Mhm.
for sure, we will have to do that because there's no other option. These are the you win at home, you go
Yeah.
there. See, the thing is, if it's 3 points here and 3 points there,
Mm.
I still won't confirm that. Okay, we are like we actually have the upper hand over them to beat them.
Yep.
And the thing is to
Yep.
beat City in such a long run of a Premier League of 38 games. I think
Mm.
here you need to nullify those 6 points which they can get, which are totally in your control. So this is
Exactly.
definitely, how would I say, the situation to win the title is still in our control. It's very
Mm.
much in our control because we haven't played City yet. We're going to be playing them on Sunday. We haven't played Liverpool yet. We played Tottenham once. We might, but I don't think they'll win a title race. Being very honest, not being cocky or anything. It's just that
Yeah.
I don't
They,
think
they
they'll
are
win a
called.
title.
No,
I,
just me.
I don't care if they are. See, I don't know what they are
I
being, but
was
the thing is, like,
I was talking about the badge and the
oh, so yeah, so yeah, that's what
yeah.
like about even like about that's what I was saying. Like this is like still things are in our control to win the league because these are the teams we need to beat to win the league. To be very honest,
Yeah.
and this Man City, more than anything, I think it'll be a psychological boost going forward in the season. This is a group we've never beaten. We've been intimidated by. They humiliated us last season at Etihad. At
Mm.
Etihad, what happened was nothing less of a humiliation. Erling Haaland took off his rubber band, and then his hair was all over the place, and he scored the fourth goal. And
Mm.
it was humiliation. You don't like you do this to like suppose a Luton Town comes to Emirates and like
Mm.
they're having a bad day again. Luton Town, we haven't played them, so I won't say anything. Say like a team of that caliber comes to say
Yeah.
Emirates, and then we do that, and like okay, I would still say that
Scope of
makes sense.
fun. Yeah.
Exactly, I would still say that it makes sense. But when
Yeah.
Man City did that to Arsenal, I think that was more than anything. It was a total humiliation on
Yeah.
that night at Etihad. It was terrible. And
Mm.
after what happened, see, the thing is, I didn't like what happened. Okay.
Mm.
Like, as you said, they showed us no respect.
Yeah.
Okay. And they shouldn't show us any respect. I don't think
Of
anyone
course.
should show
Yeah.
them respect
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
field. I don't think anyone should show anyone any respect on the field because it's the field. Okay. It's the
Exactly.
pitch.
It's a
When you're,
sport. It's a sport.
it's sport.
You're
It's
competing.
11 versus 11.
Yeah.
When you come in, you have, you might be technically different on paper, but when you come on the field, you
Mm.
have to have the intent. Okay, the intent,
Yeah.
and mentally you have to be equals. Okay,
Mm.
only then you can see, you can witness a competition.
Yeah.
So yeah, so my thing for Sunday is that okay, you know what, we no matter what, this is a must win. Of course, I
Yeah.
there's no going around
Mm.
that. Must win, and on top of it, to win it, more than having the edge in the league, I think the psychological advantage which comes in because Champions League, I know we didn't win this game, but I'm confident that we'll finish at least second in the group and move into the round of 16.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very confident of that. Looking at the rest of the fixtures and given PSV and CV drew as well,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
things look in our favor as of now.
Mm.
But so that's what, like when we move into the round of 16, there's a probability we might get a Bayern Munich or a Real
Mm.
Madrid or
Mm.
or a Barcelona, something
And
out there.
again, that's a test. That's a test of that will be a test for this team.
That is a
Compete in
test.
compete in big leagues. You got to play the big teams again. Like you have your cities, like you said, Barcelona, Real Madrid. To know where you stand, you got to play these teams, and only then you
Agreed.
will know. Yeah.
Agreed. But the thing is, to beat them, to at least have
Mm.
the confidence to beat them. Okay, to at least have that, you have to make sure on your domestic circuit you're doing the big things. Okay, you're head to head with the best. Okay,
Yeah.
that is something that's needed. See, I'll be honest. I'll give you an example. Now, Chelsea, not Chelsea of the current times.
Yeah.
Chelsea
That's old.
under Lampard. Not even too old. Say
Okay.
Sarri, Lampard,
Mm.
and Conte or Tuchel.
Mm. Mm.
The Chelsea team under them. You
Mm.
see, in the Premier League, say yes, City were winners in that phase. Liverpool and City were dominating that phase. Okay, if you
Yeah.
see, but even though Chelsea, they weren't winning the league, but the thing is, City came to Stamford Bridge and they lost the game.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
they used to lose the Stamford Bridge. It was a
Yeah.
common thing, and then Chelsea beat them in the Champions League final where
Yeah.
Kai scored the goal. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so that is, I think, that is the quality you need to be. Okay, so to play in the Champions League, because that is what we saw from Chelsea. Chelsea were not like, okay, in the league they were not consistent. They will lose and draw those random games. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the teams by Tuchel and Lampard and all that. So
Mm.
these guys, if you see, but the thing is, against City at Stamford Bridge, it was a
Mm.
more than even competition. They always ended up, most of the times they ended up winning 2-0 and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to get over that psychological block in your mind firstly, and
Mm.
beating them is the only way out. And now looking at the tactical side of things, uh, this is the best time to beat them. There's no Rodri, there's no Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, but you also have Who's that
Yeah,
winger they
like
got? The
Doku.
winger they got Doku.
Doku. Yeah.
Doku. You have Doku. You have Doku because the thing is,
That
I don't
that
know.
for me would be so interesting to see.
That's something I'm not kidding. When I first saw Doku sign for City, I was like, this is the player who will hurt Arsenal. Some point or the other because he's just the player. He plays on the wings. He's quick.
Yeah.
He's instinctive. He's slightly physical. This is the kind of player you need to beat Arsenal. Okay, we've always seen over the years these are the kind of players who
Yeah.
end
You
up
need
trouble.
strong pacey windows.
They will trouble our defenders. Our defenders. I don't know what happens to them against these guys. Okay, like Doku kind of profiles. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing. I'm worried about that. Okay, even though KDB and Rodri are out, yes, midfield we can
Yeah.
dominate them. Midfield, there's a scope we can dominate them. Okay, definitely. But once, what if like what if that doesn't work? Where else do we hit them? Okay, so that's going to be critical. So
Yeah.
cool, man. You know what we'll do? We'll decide the.
For
Let's
me,
pick the
okay, like
starting.
before
Okay.
that, I just want to ask you, like, you ended with that. For either of the teams, where do you think the game will be won?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
The game
because
will be one.
like full squads for me, like for City and Arsenal,
Mhm.
I think that's a perfect midfield game as a neutral. If I'm not supporting Arsenal, if I'm not supporting City, it's a it, for me it would have been a midfield dominant game.
Mhm.
But no De Bruyne or no Rodri. Where do you think City will attack from? Because see, City don't have a deep squad, but their depth, but the depth and quality that they have is miles ahead of any other team for me.
Okay, I'll be honest. When you talk about the battle of midfield, okay, when you talk about battling them in midfield, I'll be honest. There's a gamble also we have tomorrow. That is if Kai Havertz or Fabio Vieira play. Okay, whoever
Yep.
plays in that. See, the thing is, I'm very much assured when Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard are playing. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
very much assured. It's just that when Kai Havertz or Emil Smith Rowe or Fabio Vieira play, it's going to be about who's having a good day. Okay,
Yeah.
so that technically right now we actually out of the three midfielders we have, one is going to be a gamble for
Yeah.
City. If you go to see, they have Calvin Phillips, they have Rico Lewis. You saw how well he played last night. Rico Lewis. So that's what the thing is that even though they don't have KDB, they don't have Rodri, they can still come head to head with us on in the midfield. They
Right.
still can because we only have Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard who are assured performers. That's all.
Yeah.
That's the only issue. And then the thing is, it's like if and the game is going to be won in the midfield. Whoever wins it
Yeah.
will win it in the midfield for sure. Okay, because
Yeah. Not like and out of where Kovacic as well. Phil
Kovacic,
Foden can play there. Phil Foden can play there.
a lot of players can play, man. They've got a lot of quality. To be very honest,
Yeah. Grealish can play there.
a lot a
Again, like
lot of guys.
yeah. Alvarez can play there. Anyone.
Haaland will play center midfield.
Haaland can play. I'm pretty sure he can play.
Haaland playing CDM, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing I want to see Pep doing. Haaland as
Like,
CDM.
oh, like if any manager is doing that, that's gonna be Pep.
Yeah, of course, has to be Pep. That's
Yeah.
why Arteta
Has-
tries to be like him now and plays party at right back and stuff.
All right. Let's move into the potential lineups.
Starting lineup, cool. Just give me a second. I'll share the screen. I guess we can pick the starting 11.
Yeah. Let's go into it.
Okay,
I
so
guess
who
we
do you
know the
think
back five. We know the back five. Not gonna change.
back five? So Raya, of course.
I would actually go for Carl Hein, but like never mind. Let's go. Yeah, Raya, Ben
Okay.
White, Saliba, Gabriel, and
Of course,
Zini.
this is easy. This is an easy pick. Oh,
Yeah.
Saliba, Sinchenko.
Zinchenko.
Okay,
Yes.
we got the back five sorted. I like how you call this a back five. Usually, people call us a back four, but given
It is
direct
a back.
try, ball playing
It is.
abilities.
Yeah, actually, it's to be honest, it's a back four because Zinchenko goes up ahead, right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Cool. So now let's pick the number 6. I think I will play
You
party,
know,
bro.
yes. I, I
Party.
was gonna go for that, and I really want Declan Rice as a number eight.
Yeah, somewhere around this,
Yeah,
alternating a bit,
yeah.
or like,
Alternating, getting to a double pivot and then move ahead. When you have the ball, move ahead. If they have the ball, come and sit.
exactly,
And
exactly. You can
yeah,
go to it.
I'm the captain. Yeah,
And of course, we got Odegaard.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And now
Uh,
the contentious
and
part. Okay.
yeah,
Now, first, we'll decide a lineup without Bukayo Saka.
yeah,
Considering the worst that, okay, he's injured
yeah,
and he's not coming in, and okay, we'll have to play without Saka.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
what is going to be our setup without Saka? Who plays instead of Bukayo Saka, according to you?
I would go Jesus on the right.
Okay, Gabriel
Yeah,
Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus on the right. And Ketty in the middle and Trossard up on the left.
Eddie in the
Yeah,
middle
that's how I would go
and
for.
Trossard in the left.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
how.
this will be your starting 11
Mhm.
for
Or like if we can, I don't know if Trossard can Trossard play right wing.
he,
If
he
he
plays
can,
right central and this.
if he can, right? Like I would. Okay, if he can, I would go Trossard on the right, Jason in the middle, Reese on the left. That's what I would go. This
Okay,
is
would
just me considering Trossard is on the left. That's it.
he plays. He's not
Yeah,
like he can't play. It's just that he never played for us. But the thing
never
is,
played.
yeah, he can usually play.
Yeah,
So you said
so Jesus, yeah, Jesus in the middle. I would
you
go
want
for
Jesus in the middle and you want Nelson on the left.
Nelson on the right. I would go
Nelson on the left, right?
wait for right.
Why would you play Nelson on the left then, out of position? You'd rather play him on the Trossard can anyway play left. You'd rather just
Yeah,
play
that's
Nelson.
but like this guy likes his right winger, right footers on the left wing, right?
Hmm.
That's
So
the only
Reece
reason.
Nelson, Jesus, and Trossard. This is your starting
Yeah, go
lineup.
for it, go. Put Mikel Arteta in there as well.
Number 8.
Yeah, number eight, bro. Number eight.
Number 8, Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
He's there, bro. He's there. Oh
Mm.
my goodness, he's there, bro.
Uh,
There.
captain,
Okay.
bro. Oh, coach, but that's a coach.
Yeah, he's here. Oh, he's gone,
He,
disappear.
he did good, like, no,
touchline. Arteta. Either.
there. Just shouting. He's just shouting, bro, over there. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
I know. Cool. So this is your starting 11.
Yeah,
Okay. S-
yeah,
Okay. So looks good. Cool. So now
yeah.
I'll pick mine. So
What
in
would you
mine,
go? Yeah.
okay, I will first drop this guy. I would keep Rossard on the left.
Hmm.
I would keep Jesus on the right,
Mm-hmm.
and I would bring Kai Havertz as a central striker. And I
Yeah.
have my reasons for this. I have my reasons
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this.
No, no. Like I genuinely like this. If this would have been my third choice, but
This
the only reason I'm not going for this is because I think Arteta has an aversion to playing Kai Havertz as a striker. I really want to see him as a striker, not
can
not even yeah, not
can't
even kidding. I don't want to see him on the left eight role. I do not like him there.
I know.
Do not like him
And
there.
the thing is, I'll tell you why. I have my reasons of playing Kai central. So the first thing is that okay, when we saw the first game against City in the Community Shield, okay, you see that against City defenders he has that physical presence. Okay, there were moments when like okay when he received the aerial ball and we were winning the aerial duels when the
Yeah.
ball was coming in from a goal kick from say Ramsdale back then. Okay, and Kai was winning those. Okay, and the thing is, given that City's current defense is Ruben Diaz,
Ruben
Guardiola,
Diaz. Yeah.
yes, and both these guys are sort of physical. We'll need
Yeah.
some physical presence in front of them. Okay, and Jesus, yeah, he can do his trickery and stuff and get back and get that goal. Okay,
Yeah.
definitely. But the thing is, like, I know Kai has been missing he's been miserable in front of goal to say to be like the
Yeah.
best. But
Quite a lot of time. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But the thing is, like, we can't let go of the chance. The thing is, yes,
Yeah.
there can be crosses, there can be those aerial balls coming in, where if Kai Havertz is there, we get an advantage. We have an advantage with Kai Havertz up front. And
Yeah.
these are the
Like,
games, like,
hmm. Go on, go on, go on. Go on.
yeah, these are the games where you get to experiment with such players. Like these are the games where we get, like, we have the opportunity to use Kai as a striker and try it out. If not working, then of course you always have the time to sub and
Yeah.
bring in, because anyway you don't have Saka. Okay,
Yeah.
you're not like losing out some great player and you're playing Kai Havertz. Okay,
Hmm.
you're either not playing Fabio Vieira, you're not playing Reece Nelson, or you're not playing MS Smith Rowe. At that expense, you're bringing in or Eddie and Ketia. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so like uh,
Like
based on that.
even with the corners coming in, right? Even with if we are taking a corner, I just want him on the back post over there. You know that goal that he scored against was it the MLS All Stars? When the cross came
Uh,
in, he got it down on his chest and whipped it in. Was it the MLS All Stars game in the preseason? One of those games in the preseason.
it no,
It was
it
a
no,
it was a Vieira cross that came in.
and Kai
Also,
Havertz scored.
like yeah, Kai Havertz scored.
He
So
scored
yeah,
one of.
one of the Vieira whipped the cross in. Kai got
Mhm.
the ball down from his chest, left foot volley into the back of the net. That's what I want him to do as
Yeah,
a
yeah.
striker. Like, be at the back post somewhere, around the edge, not even the edge of the D, edge of the box, somewhere over
Mhm.
there. Make those late runs if the cross is coming in. Make sure you
Mhm.
get the ball. At least get the ball down on your feet. Then do what you can do in
Yep,
that time.
agreed,
How you what you
agreed,
do. Yeah.
agreed. Cool. I
Because
guess.
the goal Declan Rice scored against United,
Mhm.
that's the kind of goal I want to see Howard score. It was
Yeah,
a
like
proper,
poacher.
yeah, exactly. Edge of the box, you're there, waiting for a cross to come in. You're not marked, get the ball down. You have ample time. You have all the
Mhm.
time in the world to make a decision and whack it in.
Agreed, agreed,
Yeah,
agreed,
yeah. I really,
agreed.
yeah. See, if the only reason I didn't go for this is because I know Mikel's not going to go for this. I really want to see this.
I
If
know.
if Saka, even if Saka's not, even if Saka's there, right? I
Hmm.
just want to go. I just want to see Jesus go move on to the left. Saka come in on the right. That's it. Have it start in
Okay,
the middle. Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
So my lineup with Saka, of course, is
Mm,
different.
mm,
Then in that case, I'm so sorry, Kai Havertz. I gotta drop
mm.
you, bro.
You gotta go. You gotta go, bro.
Go, bro. You
And
gotta go. Gotta.
Saka.
No matter, bro. You come from Chelsea. I haven't forgotten that.
Saka's next to Jesus, bro. Where,
Where's
where,
Saka?
where you
Oh,
next
where's Saka?
after
Oh,
Declan?
Kai.
Yeah, there. Like you
Yeah,
move.
right, right. Next to.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So this is my ideal starting lineup. Okay, if this
Right now,
happens,
right now you are unlike Mikel. Okay, you couldn't see Saka. He only sees Saka. Okay, like even if he's
yeah,
injured. Like oh,
yeah, and
Saka's like about to get buried. Like it's Saka's funeral. Like oh come, vamos, Foggy, let's go Foggy. Come on, let's go Foggy, let's go vamos. Like Saka's dead.
oh man, Saka, dark joke,
Because
bro. I might have to
vamos.
cut this. I might have to cut this. I might have to cut this, but it's okay. This is not a live stream, so we can do this stuff. Okay. Cool. So,
Yeah.
this is my ideal starting lineup, to be honest. Saka, uh, Jesus, Trossard, Rice,
Hmm.
Odegaard, Partey, and our back five.
Yeah. Yeah. Back five.
So yeah,
Perfect.
this is my
Yeah.
ideal starting lineup. If not,
Yeah.
then
Because
it
like
will have.
the reason I believe Saka's not injured because Saka's in the England squad for the internationals.
Bro,
So I
they'll
have a
they'll
deep
they'll they'll keep anyone in the squad. It's nothing with
no,
them.
because like, see, if you're injured, you're not included in the squad, and the club tells you, right? Like
Yeah.
yeah, like what happened with Partey before the United game when
Hmm.
Gala introduced the squad. Like, yeah, he was injured, so like, and they came out with a statement. Like, oh, he's injured before Arsenal could make a statement as well.
Yeah. True.
So maybe it's a small niggle because it's a hamstring pull. Maybe they're working on it. Maybe they'll see today, Thursday morning, Friday morning, they lost SS. And if he's good to go, he's playing. He's playing for me.
Okay, I really hope that's the case, so that we get to see Saka play. Okay, I really
Yeah.
want to see Saka play. I really don't want to see him like injured. He's a very critical for us. And again, this is something very obvious. If anyone who doesn't think, I mean, who doesn't know that Saka is not critical for Arsenal, the person just forget doesn't support Arsenal. The person doesn't watch football only as a whole. Okay, so it's normal. Like
Like
Saka.
that was unnecessarily shorts, bro. Like that wasn't
I,
needed.
it's not shorts. It's a fact
Came in with
actually.
a heat. Came in with a heat, bro. At that point.
I was like, "Kya, forget it. Now the thing is now what do I say now? Like forget it.
Yeah,
Forget it.
no mind, no mind.
If I say
Yeah,
something, then people call me toxic and junkie and all that.
if I say anything,
Yeah. If I say
Mickey, you're like,
anything,
yeah, I'm
I'm
in
in
big
big trouble,
trouble.
bro. I'm in big trouble. Big. Cool. I'll just stop the screen sharing. Let's get back. So Man City, we've decided the lineup. Let's do a prediction. Let's do our first ever prediction today.
No, I don't
No,
want
you have
to.
no, you have to do it, bro.
Ah, 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with 3-1 Arsenal.
Hmm.
So
It's
who
gonna be
scores
a
the
close
goal according to
game.
you?
I'm just trying to imagine the run of day. If Saka says Saka's scoring, he's
Yeah,
he's he's that,
Saka.
he's that guy. He's him, right?
Agreed,
He's him.
agreed.
He's gonna make it happen.
Of course.
Yeah.
So your
I see
prediction is 2-1 with Saka or 2-1 without Saka?
with or without Saka, I would go.
Okay, so
I,
first we'll go with who do you think
hmm,
will score? Say
yeah.
if Saka is not there,
If
the
Saka's not
two
there,
goals,
okay.
yeah, two
Hmm.
goals for Arsenal.
Odegaard's in good form. I expect him, if not to score, at least create something. Um, who else is in? I see. I at least one of the two goals that I want, like that I predicted. I see one of them coming from the defense. That's why from a corner,
Coming from
either from the defense, either Saliba or Gabriel.
Gabriel
Uh,
Saliba. Okay,
yeah,
one of those.
one of the outswinging, in-swinging corners
Makes
on
sense.
that
Makes sense.
again. Yeah, from the Odegaard. If Saka's not there, Jesus will go for. I don't even know. I don't want to. I did not want to do this. I hate this part. So I'm just opening at this point.
Okay.
But so I'm just gonna say to one Arsenal. I'm not gonna like get down to like who's gonna score.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
So, okay,
yeah.
now I'll get to the second part. Is that okay? Now, okay.
So
So
you're going for
I'm going for 3-1 and
yeah.
say with Saka, I think Saka will of course get one goal. Odegaard will get a goal, and
Hmm.
the third one will either come from I am guessing someone like a Thomas Partey or something. To be very honest, or
The
if not
long
Thomas
range stuff.
Partey, not even long range. I think it's going to be somewhere he just there in the right place, at the right time, and in like
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
So yeah,
Like
so
like
that's
kind
something.
of a shot that Tommy was during the game during the week.
Exactly, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly. Something of that sort. I would expect uh, coming from Thomas Partey. If not Partey, then I think the third goal will come from Gabriel Jesus.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Not
it's
not bad now.
so yeah,
Yeah.
Saka, Odegaard, Jesus, and the
Hmm.
one goal from City. I wish it comes from Haaland. So because he's my FPL, he's my captain in FPL. So I need him to give me some points. Okay. So if we get 3 points in the game, and if I get some points in FPL, because I have Saka and Odegaard also, and even Jesus, I have my
Right.
in my FPL team. So the thing is, if
Uh,
these guys all four score, I think it's such a great evening. And you know what? I won't be able to watch the game properly because I'll be at a
mhm.
gig on
Oh
Sunday.
yeah. Oh, are you going for the gig?
Yeah, yeah, Undying Irons here playing.
Yeah, yeah. Nice, nice, nice.
So yeah, I'll be going for that. And So that's what I won't be able. I'll watch the game through some Hotstar on my phone or something. Like that's the
Mhm.
best I'll be able to do.
Yeah.
But not more than that. And like that's what I'm hoping that 3-1,
Mhm.
3 goals from these three guys and 1 goal from Haaland.
Right.
My FPL is
Mhm.
sorted. I'm going to have a great week ahead, and I'm not kidding. If we beat Man City, now it's not just going to be the 1 week which is going to be good. We're going
It's
to
gonna
have
be
that.
two. Gonna be 2 weeks.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be like after the United game, right? Like if you lost a United or you don't do the United game, the next 2 weeks would have been miserable.
Oh, dude, miserable, miserable. Even though I was
Miserable.
not like next morning, I was still feeling okay because I was like, you know what, we won that last minute, all thrilling and all that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't.
it's a manner of it was the manner of the win, right?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
a manner of the win that like
yeah.
gives you the exhilaration to go on.
Exactly, exactly.
Like
It
if you
is.
won like 3-1 in regulation time, we were like, yeah, good game. But like the manner of the win, the total and complete capitulation towards the
I know,
end.
I know, I know,
Boy,
I know,
that's what we love to see.
I know, I know. That's overall like I think yeah, that's great. Like that's really good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Uh, I guess we're coming to the end.
okay, let's move on to the last part now. The
Yeah.
last part of this episode,
Yeah.
where we're gonna listen listen to the most comical
I'm
piece of
yeah,
audio.
yeah. That's why I
The
was
most
laughing before you said anything. It was so funny. So funny.
the most
Like
comical piece of
it's
audio. Like
yeah, yeah.
it's
Anyway, like let's just make it and talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Let's just listen to it first. Let's
Yeah.
see what this is all about.
Oh, good. Both holding. Both holding.
Yeah. Leave it though.
Waiting, delaying,
Possible
delaying.
offside, yes.
Give it.
Coming back for the offside,
Come on.
mate.
Just checking the offside, delay. Give me kick point. Let's go.
Yep.
Kick point,
Yeah, no worries,
please.
mate.
So here we are.
Okay. Wait, okay.
Just get a tight angle.
Yeah, give me 2D line ready after as well for frame
Right,
2
so
after that. That's
frame,
fine.
frame 2 there.
Perfect.
I've got
Yeah.
the time on this. I clock
2D line on left boot.
Yep. Let me just
Romero,
switch
I think it
angle.
is.
I think it might be this angle better.
Hey,
Happy with this
Okay.
angle?
you
Yeah.
organise, you don't
Yep.
you?
2D line on the boot.
2D line on the boot.
Yep. Okay.
Wait, no, wait.
So 2D line on the boot.
And
I'll
stop.
zoom
Check
in.
complete. Check complete. It's fine. Perfect.
Yeah. Off. Thank you, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Wait.
Good process,
The
carry
on-field
on.
decision was offside. Are you happy with this?
Yeah,
Are you happy with this?
offside
On-field,
decision, goal. Yeah, that's
Now
that's
it's-
all it does.
What?
on-field decision was offside. Are you happy with this
Never
image?
get there. It's fine.
Yeah, it's onside. The image we gave you is
Yeah.
onside.
Left back.
He's played. He's
Yeah.
gone offside.
Delay.
Clear.
Ollie's saying to delay.
Right,
Ollie's saying to delay.
Red throw.
Pardon?
Ollie's calling in to say delay the game. To complete the
Yeah.
decision is offside.
Can't do anything.
Ollie's saying to delay.
Ollie?
Yeah, go on.
Delay the game. To delay the game. Stop the
Yeah,
game.
but they've restarted the
Nothing
game.
from on the field.
Can't
Yeah,
do
they've
anything.
restarted. Yeah,
Can't do anything.
no.
I can't do anything. I
Right
can't do
back.
anything.
Wow, what is that? What is that?
That seemed
They
like
restarted
play
the game. They've restarted the game. Can't do anything.
advice. Like
Uh,
how many
and
times have you seen like the penalty position not being given by the on field referee? The game goes on, and then the VAR calls in and like, okay, stop play, go to the
Exactly.
camera. You can't do that right now. You're not gonna do it for you as well. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense to me, and doesn't make sense to anyone.
Leave everything aside. Okay, I know this is a fast sport and everything, but did you listen to that mode of communication where so many people are talking? They don't know
swear.
what to do. They're like unprofessional. They're not hearing each other carefully. These are key decisions. It's about a goal, not a goal, offside, onside.
Exactly.
So how hasty they were, firstly.
Yeah.
Okay. And like
Yeah.
communication, bro. Basic sense of communication. Okay.
Mhm.
I can't believe this is happening at the highest level of the game. this is the level of officiating there at the highest level of the game. Like, oh my fucking goodness, like, dude, I'm not kidding. If I see this happen, like, say, suppose I see this happen around me,
Mm.
okay, like,
Mm.
okay, there's some people, they're doing, performing a task, or like
Yeah.
doing something, okay,
Mm.
and if I see this messed up communication, the first thing I'm going to do is stop. And I'm
Yeah.
talking about something very basic happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose I
Yeah.
have like 5, 6 people renovating my room and, doing
Mm.
something that basic.
Mm.
And when they're like, they're not able to communicate, I'm going to call it out. And what is
Mm.
this? This is at the
Mm.
highest level. This is, oh my goodness, bro. And the thing is that can't do anything. They've restarted the game. That's secondary. The first thing is, how bad is your communication? Is this so like, is this Premier League standards? Like, come on, bro, come on. This is not Premier League standards. This league, like, with the amount of telecasting money and all that comes in.
And like
Oh,
the whole thing, oh, check complete, we're good to go, we are good to go. Like, the game stopped because the on-field linesman called it as offside,
exactly.
and say check complete, and you're like, yeah, good to go. Are you happy with that decision? Yeah, good to go.
Oh man, this is
Like,
pathetic.
what's going on though? Like, see, like I understand this on the grassroots level, like the third, fourth, fifth year of the league. Like, it's fine.
Mhm.
They probably don't even have beer,
Yeah, I know.
but this level of officiating and like, first of all, I know it might be it's not like, okay, the refs, we hate them regardless. These are the same refs that were they in UAE a few days before for a game, and they came
Not sure.
back on Saturday and officiated this game.
Not sure.
So
I'm
these
not
are the
sure.
same refs, yeah, like the refs in charge of VAR were in UAE a few days before the game to officiate a game. Now, I don't know what the protocol is for the PGMOL, but I'm pretty sure refs need to rest as well. If they're
Protocols,
officiating a game.
and
So
PGMOL.
something.
Two
Yeah,
words. Two words. Don't
I
don't
know,
say
I
it.
know, I know, I know, I know. My bad over there. But come on, do something right for a change. Like, we were here 4 years ago when beer was introduced out. I guess out of 2014 World Cup, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we were like, okay, fine, finally, this was supposed to, if not negate's a heavy term, right? But reduce the human inefficiency a bit. You can't negate human
Of course,
inefficiency,
of
but like
course.
you can lower it. Over time, you can go down on it and get better with it. But all VR has done is us having a conversation about refs a lot more than we used to,
Exactly, exactly,
right?
exactly,
Like,
exactly.
remember the game where Chamberlain was sent off, or sorry, Gibbs was sent off, and
Good
Chamberlain
shit.
was the guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
fine, like human error, okay? Probably the ref was racist. I don't know. He saw a black guy. Like, I don't know. But like, I hope not. I hope not. But like, happens. Heat all the game. Everything moves so quickly. You don't know who's done it, who's not done it. If VAR was there back then, probably would have called it out, and did the things. But now all we are doing over here is talking about VAR and the refs over and over again.
See, I know.
It's
See, I
done
know.
so much more harm than good.
See, like the example you gave of
Hmm.
about Gibbs and Chamberlain or whatever.
Hmm.
See, the thing is, what I don't get in all these instances is that it's like, more than anything, it's evident. Okay, the thing is, what happens? You've shown out a yellow card. Rules, right? Okay, it's a rule.
Yeah.
Rules are there to ensure that there's fair play. Okay,
Hmm.
that's the first. Rules are there to ensure. Okay,
Hmm.
so the thing is, if your rule itself is negating fair play, the first thing where you said that, okay, Chamberlain should have been sent off, Gibbs got sent off.
Hmm.
I think at that point you need to keep your rule book aside to make sure that, okay, you know what, I fucked up with my rule there. My
Yeah.
rule, I screwed up. So now
Yeah.
what do I do? take back the yellow card. Okay, a red card, give it to Chamberlain. Bring
Yep.
back Gibbs. Okay,
Hmm.
there's nothing. It's not like oh, you shown the red. Now Gibbs is walked
Yeah.
in. Matlab, he can't come out. It's like he's in clutches. He's in clutches. Now Kieran Gibbs is in clutches. He can't come back 2 minutes later. No, it's not. So that's what like the flexibility and how. That's what I say, bro. Like I said it in the last episode as well. That these things they come when with an organization. Okay, this kind of flexibility, this kind of thought process, and we just heard the video. Okay, you can't expect thought process and flexibility and these things from these kind of people. To be very honest, okay, to being very honest, you can't expect anything out of them. So this is like substandard. What we just saw and we just heard was substandard. So from if such substandard individuals are officiating the games, I'm telling you, this situation which happened is not going to be the last one, even though this is blown out of proportion and all of that. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen because they will repeat it. This will repeat until and this doesn't require. I see the thing is organization structure, yes, but the thing is organization structure changes when you. For that you need to replace some people. Some people need to walk out. Some of them will need to walk out of the door out of PGMOL, and then maybe and never show up. Like you don't even show up at games. I don't want to see you guys. And like that's what like some people like there are some who need to walk out. There needs to be a full change. There needs to be a total refresh, and then probably we'll get to see a change. I think this is the very similar situation to what is there at Man United. It's a broken structure from top to bottom. Where the Glazers need to walk out. It's evident. Glazers need to walk out. So it's very similar in this case. Irony is that United and PGMOL are going through
it's a similar thing. Like imagine the shock. Imagine Howard Webb. Join the dots. Let's go back to 2007 and talk about Howard Webb. Again,
United fans, we'll have a separate episode for them, like
we'll have a separate episode for Howard Webb as well.
Howard Webb was so for that we call some United fans for their opinions.
But I guess we've covered everything.
Yeah, man, we've covered everything. And final prediction of mine for the Man City game. 3-1 for me, 2-1 for you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I guess with that.
Let's hope it's a good game. All I want to see is a good game.
I just want to win. I don't care.
Yeah. Exactly. Play well. Start from the basics. Don't bend over backwards. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Don't bend over backwards for City. I know Arsenal like to twerk for City. Don't. Stop.
Cool, bro. All I'm expecting.
I'm this close to getting a Sergio Aguero shirt. Like that. I'm at the end of my tether, bro. Like, I can't. I just can't.
Cool, bro. Cool. So I guess we can conclude this. So for this game, more than anything, more than the scoreline, more than my FPL points, all I want is to win. Okay. Winning is going to be all about it. Okay. So I guess with that we can conclude this episode. If you like what you just saw, just make sure you share the video, subscribe, and of course drop in comments on probably what topics you would want us to talk about.
Or probably have some questions that you think are good topics to discuss.
Definitely.
I think I just said what you said in a different way. No, I'm just thinking about City, bro. Like that's what I've been doing.